Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kayla and I am a makeup artist if you haven't watched any of my videos so far. I'm going to show you today how to do a 70s kind of punk rock makeup look for today's photo shoot that I am shooting with James. Alright, let's do it. Alright, first thing first, I'm going to do my skin prep, and I'm using the Natasha Denona Moisturizing Primer so that I can have my 2-in-1 solution for hydrating my skin and also setting up a nice smooth base for my foundation. The next crucial step is to apply an eye cream, and I like to use a brightening eye cream. This is the Origins Ginseng eye cream with a kind of peach pearlescent tint to it, and it helps to instantly brighten the under eye area. Okay, next thing, after my skin prep, which was super fast, I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of foundation on my eyelids because I'm going to start with my eye look first since it's going to be pretty dramatic and potentially messy. And I'm just using my Temptu airbrush number 4 and number 3 of these little foundation tubes that come in a case like this if you get a whole bundle. So first I'm going to start by turning it on and then starting with the first light here, which allows you to do a very light application. It goes up to 3 numbers, so the third one is used for the full face or if you're applying any sort of color to the body or neck. Okay, so the foundation's been applied to the top of the lid here to even out the skin tone. Next I'm going in with the Soft Glam palette. You can use any neutral skin tone or a shade lighter to your skin tone to kind of set the whole lid area. This is my inspiration for today. Basically, I printed out this sheet. I used like a Sharpie to do this look. So this is my inspiration today, so let me go ahead and show you how to do this eye. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing first is creating a sketch of how I want this shape to be. Okay, so once you do both outlines, you can kind of adjust any differences between the eyes and just kind of wipe it off with your finger if you want. Once you have your outline, then you can go in with your eyeliner. I'm going to use the Kat Von D Super Brow in Graphite to fill in this eye look, and then I'm going to set it with the just Soft Glam Anastasia Beverly Hills black shade. Alright, good thing I didn't keep you on while I was fixing up this eyeliner because I was being so OCD about getting it straight. And I use a shadow to set it all because I want to make sure that there's no difference in texture and that it doesn't move throughout the day, which this is definitely not moving throughout the day. Next step, if you had any fallout, which thankfully I didn't, you can just go ahead and sweep it off with your finger because the eye cream will help to kind of let you move it around and take it off. I'm going to go into brows, and I'm just doing a very simple, like kind of laminated type look. I don't want to really fill them in or anything. I just want them to be up and spread out and looking fierce and spiky. I bought this for my hair today because we're going to do a little surprise with my hair, and it definitely needs some of this Got to Be Glued hairspray. I'm going to use this for my eyebrows as well to get them straight up and spiky. Spray a little bit on the spoolie. Okay, the eyebrows are looking very spiky, very edgy. Next, I'm going into skin. I'm going to brighten up my under eyes using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in shade light yellow. I guess it doesn't have a fancy name. I like to apply it on the back of my hand because I don't generally use the same brushes that are on the tool itself, just so that I can keep things sanitized. And I use a fluffy kind of concealer brush to blend this under my eyes. And it's going to help brighten up certain areas too, so you can use this in other spots even if they don't have dark circles. I'm putting this on my cheekbone area, kind of highlighting right underneath this sharp wing that I've created to bring the angles up on my face. Create a really nice high cheekbone. Wow, my eyes look really crazy with this. I love it. Looks crazy now, but wait till I get my foundation on. Using my Temptu foundation airbrush, putting it on number 3, and I'm gonna go ahead and go around the face, and I'll get back to you. Alright, so I have the airbrush foundation on, and it's very dewy. Like, naturally it comes out pretty wet looking. And so what I like to do is go around and dim down some of that dewiness with a little bit of the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Alright, now that we're looking more matte, I'm going to go in and add color to my skin since I look like a piece of paper. So I'm going to use a little bit of contour shade. Okay, I already started contouring this side of my face. I'm not doing anything too crazy because a lot of the photos are going to be taken outside and there's going to be some natural shadowing happening anyways. And I don't want this contour to come across as too defined. I'm going with another NARS blush, which is matte and a little bit more of like a dusty rose color. Out there. It's this shade in the NARS blush palette, and I'm using the same brush that I used to contour, and I'm going to go right above that contour line and blend it right on the top of my cheekbone here. Okay, we got that going. Now the only thing I'm going to do is add a little bit of mascara, and we're going to go into the lips. This is the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. Okay, I just had to wait for Enzo to leave. One thing that I forgot to do was the liner on the inner waterline. I'm using the same Kat Von D Super Brow. This is meant to go in your brows, but it really is a multi-purpose product. And it's waterproof, so it works really nicely in the waterline. I'm using a very small pointed brush, and I'm just going to brush it along the waterline. And no worries if it gets in the lashes. It helps to define the lashes up too. Another thing I noticed is if you're doing close-up photography with makeup, a lot of people don't do the upper waterline with any sort of liner, which is kind of distracting even if you don't have a heavy looking eye look, because you can see the skin in between your lashes and it just doesn't look as complete. So I always recommend, whether it's a brown liner or a black liner, just to line the upper waterline. I poked my eye so bad. Okay. I don't usually do this to other people, by the way. I'm just poking myself. I'm torturing myself. Alright, now we're gonna go in with the mascara wand and just like start stamping under the eye. This can get a little messy. It's just really meant to create like a dotted, I just cried my mascara down. I don't know what made me think of this, but I just really wanted to add something under the eyes. I feel like my upper lid just gets so much attention, and then my underlid, it's just like clean, it's bright, and it's happy. No, I just wanted it to be like dark, messy, grungy. Like, that's the vibe. That's it. I think we're getting it. Just a little bit. Looking good. We're almost done. Onto the lips. With this photo shoot, I don't want to line my lips. All I want to do is keep them pretty faded. So I had a little bit of foundation that I applied, the airbrush foundation, on top of my lips. Not too much or else it starts to look cakey and gross. And then I'm just going to add some gloss on top. And that's it. And by gloss I mean Vaseline. Because Vaseline feels better than gloss. Gloss is too sticky sometimes. Okay. Once that's set, that's not the spray I want to use. I want to use a setting spray. I'm using the Morphe setting spray just to make sure everything stays, even though I know it will, because I use like all waterproof stuff pretty much. Next time you guys see me, I'm gonna be totally punked out. Also, I made this shirt. Got this at the local Salvation Army, but I added some bleach all around it. It's pretty cool. At least I think so. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my video, and I'd love to see you guys recreate this look. And like, if you want to rock this out in public, go for it, because like people need to do that more often. I don't know. I would love to do that more often, which I will actually right now, because I'm about to go head over to James' house, get the rest of our photo shoot stuff ready to go, and I'm gonna do his makeup and get our outfits together, and then we're gonna go hit the streets and get this photo shoot going. So hopefully you guys can go check out that video as well, and I'm looking forward to the next video. See you then. Thank you. Like and subscribe as well. Don't forget that.